Yo, what up, YouTube? What up, boxing fans? Manny Pacquiao. I got a question for Manny Pacquiao, and for boxing public and Manny Pacquiao fans, Manny Pacquiao haters. I got a question: is Manny Pacquiao back on the juice? Because there's a lot of press going on about, hey, Manny Pacquiao's having a great training camp. Alex Ariza gives Manny Pacquiao a 10 out of 10 in terms of his sparring and the way he's been sparring. There's been that report that Manny Pacquiao's been knocking out his sparring partners, like hurting them badly. And of course, his sparring partners ain't really shit. They're not naming names on the sparring partners. All we know is he's working with some Russian guy and Ray Beltran, who, in terms of professional boxing, they ain't really shit. So, what's the deal here, What's going on with Manny Pacquiao's career? Is he really training at an elite level anymore? One of the themes with Manny Pacquiao and his lackluster performances has been rather short training camps. I believe for the Marquez fight, he really only trained for about a month, maybe a month and a week. For the Timothy Bradley fight, I know he took time off training camp to go have some kind of a shooting tournament or something, and then he ended up only training for a month. So I knew going into that fight, Manny Pacquiao was distracted and was not focused on the task at hand. In this case, he seems to be more focused. But is he back on the juice? I personally do not think he's back on the juice. I'm not even sure if he was on the juice, although there's a ton of speculation about that. It's hard to say. He went into the Bradley fight with bandages on his elbows. It's like, I don't know what that's about. I just don't know what that's about. If Manny Pacquiao is juicing, in my opinion, he should have been training much like a few months earlier. And I think we would know if he was training a few months earlier. So, if he's juicing now, I don't think it's going to help, because he's only got this 1 month time span. And, let's be real. Juicing only helps when you're doing it months in advance, because you have to taper off for the drug testing. Now, it's the sad part is Manny Pacquiao has never been, drug tested with, the elite branches like VADA and USADA. He hasn't been drug tested using blood and, basically using blood testing. He hasn't been tested like that. So, it still remains a question if Manny Pacquiao is a clean fighter, especially since he always fights in Las Vegas, and, those, as Victor Conte calls it, the Boxing State Athletic Commissions, that's IQ testing. It's not drug testing. So, Manny Pacquiao, I think he needs to step up and really enforce mandatory blood and urine testing in his fights to clear his name, because I think there's so much speculation that he's on the juice. I personally don't think he's on it right now. I just think he's such an experienced guy. He's lost a step definitely in terms of his speed. I think he's lost a step in terms of the volume of punches he throws. He doesn't throw as many punches anymore. He doesn't fight 3 minutes of every round anymore. He's been through so many wars with guys like Barrera, Morales, Marquez. He got hit hard by Margarito, and you could tell it affected him. And even the Cotto fight was physically taxing. Overall, I just think Manny Pacquiao's coming down to the end of his career. And juicing isn't going to help him, man. Like, I know we've seen a lot of other older fighters do it. Antonio Tarver got caught. But Manny Pacquiao, I just think he's taking Marquez. I don't know if he's taking him lightly. He's been training, according to the reports, he's been training a lot better. So, it'll be interesting to see how he performs in the ring. I can't see it being any different from the third fight. Like, what could Manny Pacquiao do differently to Marquez, considering that he doesn't really change from fight to fight? We've never seen him, have a change in style at all. So, I kind of see Marquez doing the same thing. And if Manny Pacquiao really works on his stamina, he might be able to win the later rounds and steal the fight. These two guys will go back and forth all day long, and the judges always tend to favor Manny Pacquiao. But we'll see if that's the case this time. For now, it is what it is, guys. Peace out, take care.